Hey guys, Troy from the Do-It-Yourself world. I have here a interesting device I'm going to try out. It is a 2 amp intelligent pulse repair charger, automatic sensing from 6 and 12 volts, and I have a tractor battery I wanted to maintain, so I decided to see if this will work for me. And it has a pulse function, which you guys know I'm into right now. See what's in here first. Now, as you guys know, I'm working on battery pulsing technology my own self, desulfating batteries, and that's one of the reasons I was interested in this device. Another reason I was interested in this device is the fact that it does plug into the wall. The standalone ones that power themselves off the battery you're desulfating is not going to work for you. This does plug into the wall, so I'm going to be giving it a try and see what happens. Now, desulfators that have their own power supply, I believe, are good for maintaining a battery that is not yet destroyed. Once the battery is beyond normal conventional charging, then the smaller devices are no good. But for maintaining a battery, these little guys, I believe, can help out. So we have quite a few pieces here. I'm going to have to check out, there's an owner's manual. We've got a couple different cables. There's battery clips. So obviously that clips into here. Oh, I see, we have for screw-on terminals and for ring terminals. For the round post, I mean. The round post. So we got, that's surprising. They included 2 different hookups for 2 different types of batteries. That's really a bonus there. Here I have a battery that I bought for scrap, actually scrap price, and I hooked up the charger, which is showing 11.8 volts, and the previous owner couldn't charge this normally, so I'm going to run this on the repair mode. The first thing I did, I removed the caps and made sure the cells are filled. I don't know if I can get the camera in there, but the cells are filled above the plates. You don't want to put an old battery on a charge without checking them. And it's pulsing. I'll let it run here for a while and see what happens. This morning it was off, so I put it on a normal charge, a standard charge. I'm going to let that run its course, and then I'm going to run a load test on this battery. Full day later, it says full. So we'll run a load test. So I have here a battery load tester. I'm going to turn it on and let it run and see what happens. It's holding. It's holding. It's holding good. Wow. And rises right back up into green. Nice. I'll let it sit for a minute. Let's hit it again. Supposed to count for 10 seconds. Look at that glow. And it's hopping back up. I'm going to hit it again with another full repair cycle. So I ran this through another pulse cycle, a repair cycle, and then another charge cycle. So I'm going to disconnect that. I'm going to put my load tester on, and we're going to load test it again. Interesting. We're way up high on the charge indicator now. This has been off, the charge has been off for a while, so let me hit this and see what happens. Absolutely a difference. Did you see that? It stayed up in the green on the low range, Now this is a marine starting battery, so it's a deep cycle slash marine starting battery. Supposed to be 1,000 cranking amps, but I don't know about that. Not that tiny thing. I'm going to hit it again. It's still up here in the green really good. Still staying in the green. It held strong. I like it. It's holding strong. So there is something to the pulse charging technology with this little device, at least for batteries that are still good. I could not get this to even connect to a really dead battery. I'm going to run this through another pulse cycle and repair cycle, I should say, because that's what it's called right there. And then another charge cycle. It'll take another day. Well, my tester has died. The relay inside quit working, so I'm not reviewing this product, but just so you know, this didn't last, I think, maybe 6 uses ever, and that's it for that. I can probably fix it, but that's not a project for now. So I've got this on, I don't know how many cycles, and it has been increasing in capacity every time. It's been running all day. Where's my view? Today I've had it going all day, and I had it on the pulsar repair and now on the normal, and I'll carry on with that. But it is the battery is absolutely coming up and increasing in usable energy, as you have seen from the battery capacity tester. This is going to be used for me as a deep cycle more than for, well, it'll never be used as a starting battery again when I'm done. Anyway, that doesn't matter for this video. The device is doing what it says, but I want to clarify one thing important. It cannot restore a badly sulfated battery. A battery that's partly sulfated, yes. Badly sulfated, no. I'm still working on my own project for that, but this does help a lot for a partially sulfated battery and can restore it. It is a unique device. I like what it does. It pulses with some current, and that is, I think, key to breaking up the lighter sulfation on a mildly sulfated battery. If the battery is too low in voltage, the device is not going to recognize it and not work at all. They do have the ability to force it, but it's not going to do a lot, and it can take months. Keep that in mind. It can take months, but it is working. It does what it says. So please like this video, subscribe if you haven't, and I'll put the links down below for you to get one.